Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I'm FrostPDP, and today we're talking about Dragon Ball, all things Dragon Ball really, on the Dragonball Diatribe episode 11, how this Frieza Detour may succeed. Let's talk about the video structure a little bit first. I'm sorry for the lack of pictures. We're just trying to demonstrate a basic point or two here. Mainly, first, why Frieza doesn't work as the 10th member. As a transition, we're going to talk about the spoilers a little bit. But then, second, why it's essential that Yamcha be the 10th member. That's right, Yamcha. So why Frieza doesn't work? As you can see on the screen, no doubt by now, Vegeta is a good starting point. Vegeta was Frieza's child slave soldier. I know Super's a little more child-friendly, but in Dragon Ball Z, those two have a very interesting history. Now, in Super, it's worth noting, during the Resurrection, which I can't even say, Resurrection F arc, Vegeta does keep his cool around Frieza. He doesn't freak out and go post-traumatic stress on us. He's grown, but at the same time, Vegeta working with him it doesn't seem like it would ever work. Also, Frieza killed Krillin and Gohan. That's right, he killed Krillin. He killed Gohan. Gohan had his heart stopped for a little while. You're technically dead by that point. They might not be very happy about working with Frieza either. But most importantly, this is Beerus' show. Didn't Beerus learn by now that you can't trust Frieza? I know they were kind of buddy-buddy off-screen before Dragon Ball Z started, but yeah, I don't know about that. So let's talk about 93 and the spoilers real quick, because it's funny, because we got spoilers up to episode 93, and now episode 93 has been super hyped, no pun intended, and it's gotten to the point where I feel as if Dragon Ball Super did this deliberately. They did this deliberately. Toei has purposefully given us all these spoilers to get us upset about Frieza. So why has it got to be Yamcha? Number one, as Masako X always says, marketing. Toei's been teasing Yamcha's return to relevance for a while now. He was in the baseball episode. He's been mentioned here and there. And one thing Super has done mostly well is give all of its characters a chance to shine, especially the Universe 6 folks. As a little repetitive side note, I would have loved to see Tien's recruitment be a 2-episode long dealie. I think I mentioned that before. But they also gave Android 17 his own mini-trailer, which I've also talked about. And then Krillin flat out defeated Gohan as part of their mutual return to relevance. So it's worth noting, we've seen characters that we don't expect a lot out of actually do really well. And then, number two, Yamcha right now is particularly at a peak, because there's this whole side story manga dedicated to how some teenage boy from the real world gets his soul transplanted into Yamcha's body to create an alternate Dragon Ball Z timeline. No, I'm not making this up, and yes, it is published by Shueisha. That's right, Yamcha has his own manga now, where he is an equal fighter, at least up to the end of the Saiyan saga, with Goku. And it changes a lot. And they've already set up the Namek Saga for even further changes. And this is a published side story. It's not like this is the official timeline. It's just an alternate history, and it's just a fun little thing. But at the same time, Shueisha and Toei are going to make money off of this. And marketing is a thing. This is a $5 billion franchise. I was having to talk with my fiance last night, and she was like, you know this is a children's cartoon, right? I said, it's a $5 billion franchise. I said multi-billion, and then she was like, no, it's not, and I was totally bluffing. I had no idea if it was worth billions. They've sold $5 billion of merchandise of Dragon Ball in 2014. That's pretty astounding, actually, because that's before Super really came to be. So now Toei's making money like hand over fist. It's got the manga, it's got the Yamcha manga, it's got the TV show, it's got Xenoverse 2 with regular DLCs. That's millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Why does this matter? I guess it just matters because, marketing and money, and putting Yamcha in would actually probably do more to hype the show up than it would to drag the show down. So I know that Frieza is purple and Boo was purple, so switching the two doesn't really change the color scheme for the big tournament power picture. But putting Yamcha in actually really does make the show better. I really hope they do that. I think it's got to be Yamcha. leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more of this or more of me playing video games or whatever you'd like to see. That my channel produces, of course. And thank you for joining me, and as always on this channel, La Paz.